The View co-host Sunny Hostin's husband, Emmanuel Hostin, has been accused of federal insurance fraud.
Sunny Hostin, her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit.
This type of scandal appears to have been lifted directly from the pages of an engrossing crime thriller, yet it is actually happening and making headlines. Sunny Hostin, a well-known co-host of The View and an authority on justice and media ethics, is currently at the heart of a whirlwind of accusations and suspicions. Sunny herself has allegedly been implicated in this web of deceit. The story is astounding, the stakes are monumental, and the twists keep coming. Her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, an eminent orthopedic surgeon, is facing what legal experts are referring to as the biggest RCO case in New York since the mafia days.
If she didn't really know what was going on, right, which is what she's probably going to say later, oh, I had no idea what my husband and his associates were doing. We'll wait and see what that is, but I think it's pretty freaking ironic.
American Transit, a large insurance company, filed a broad case that names 200 defendants, including Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, a well-known orthopedic specialist in Manhattan. Fraud, bribes, and unlawful billing practices spanning multiple years are also alleged in the 698-page lawsuit. In exchange for secret remuneration, Dr. Hostin is accused of filing false claims and willfully performing needless procedures. Targeting large-scale criminal enterprises, the case is under the Federal Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations (RICO) Act. According to American Transit, the lawsuit seeks to reveal a coordinated network of healthcare providers who are taking advantage of New York's no-fault insurance regulations in order to make money.
According to the documents, he knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgeries.
While the legal battle is just getting started, the fallout has already begun to ripple through Dr. Hostin's personal life, and he isn't coming out of it unscathed. The potential penalties under the Act are severe. Damages awards could be tripled, meaning that the lawsuit's monetary claims could balloon into the billions. However, if found guilty, the financial implications may be insignificant compared to the personal ones.
Emmanuel denied the allegations via a statement through his lawyer, telling Daily Mail that his client, quote, denies each and every allegation and that the lawsuit is a blanket scattershot.
How startling. Although these claims have not yet been confirmed, the recent revelation that Sunny herself may have assisted in covering for her husband has sparked a flurry of speculation and cast a long shadow over her public image. Sunny is known for her outspoken advocacy for justice and accountability, so the idea that she could be involved in such a scandal is ironic and extremely unsettling for both her supporters and detractors. Sunshine may have even helped conceal money linked to the alleged fraudulent activities.
RICO case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
According to the accusations made against her, Sunny may have helped her husband hide financial problems by using her legal knowledge as a federal prosecutor prior to her television career. Although none of this has been confirmed, an unverified report alleges that Sunny assisted Emmanuel in transferring money through a number of shell corporations by using her understanding of legal loopholes to conceal the transactions. Another rumor even suggests that Sunny served as a middleman, negotiating with third parties to keep the money untraceable. The whispers alone have the power to destroy her reputation because, after all, how can someone who has made a living by holding people accountable justify being accused of such things?
So he was scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services in exchange.
The contradictions between Sunny's public persona and the accusations made against her on The View are fueling the fire. Sunny has called for greater transparency and accountability in both the private sector and politics, and she has positioned herself as an advocate for the underdog who speaks truth to power and demands integrity from public figures. However, if these accusations are true, it would mean that she was engaging in the very behavior that she so strongly condemns behind the scenes.
Of Sunny Hostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a scheme.
Critics have been quick to highlight the apparent hypocrisy, with social media buzzing over the controversy. Many are calling for Sunny to directly address the allegations, while some have even demanded her resignation from The View, arguing that her credibility as a commentator is beyond repair. Others, however, urge caution, emphasizing that the accusations remain unproven and that Sunny deserves the presumption of innocence until concrete evidence emerges. Beyond the court of public opinion, legal experts warn that if investigators uncover evidence linking her to the alleged fraudulent activities, she could face charges herself. The potential consequences could be severe, not just for her career, but for her personal life as well. A conviction could lead to prison time, financial ruin, and the loss of everything she has worked so hard to build.
Some nefarious stuff. Let's just not forget who she is. She's been, for years, lecturing America about morality, inequality, systemic failure.
While the presenter has not been known for an excessive display of riches, the accusations also focus on the couple's financial affairs, with some believing that Sunny and Emmanuel may have lived above their means and relied on the alleged false income to continue a lavish lifestyle. According to sources, they own a number of properties, including an opulent residence in Westchester County. How they finance these properties and whether any of the money connected to the alleged crime was used for personal needs are now being questioned.
He's just accused, and this accused in a lawsuit after some time of investigation could ultimately become a federal indictment. That's the
potential contribution of Sunny's celebrity status to the developing scenario adds still another level of intricacy. In a scathing statement, Sunny accused American Transit of using her public platform to sway public opinion and undermine the lawsuit against her husband. She described the lawsuit as a desperate attempt to avoid paying legitimate claims and vowed to fight back, even threatening a multi-million-dollar defamation countersuit. However, critics contend that her aggressive response is merely a diversion meant to divert attention from the accusations against her husband and now possibly against her.
So we know Sunny Hostin and her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, are preparing for a legal battle to fight accusations that he committed federal insurance fraud.
The case has sparked broader discussions about the ethics of media personalities and the blurred lines between their public and private lives. As a co-host on The View, Sunny has frequently provided legal analysis on high-profile cases, drawing on her experience as a former prosecutor. However, now that she finds herself on the other side of a legal battle, many are questioning whether she can continue to comment on such matters with credibility. Can someone potentially implicated in a federal investigation still claim the moral high ground? Adding to the complexity is the sheer scale of the case, with 200 defendants named in the lawsuit. Legal experts predict it will drag on for years, involving an exhaustive discovery process and intricate legal maneuvers. Each defendant will likely attempt to distance themselves from the central allegations, creating a tangled web of shifting alliances and conflicting testimonies. For Sunny and her husband, Emmanuel, this means remaining under intense scrutiny, with every new development dissected by both the media and the public, ensuring that the controversy will not fade anytime soon.
Essentially saying that it's a money grab, and they're also going to countersue for millions of dollars, $5 million.
Beyond the legal and financial ramifications, the human cost of this scandal is undeniable. How does a family navigate such a deeply personal crisis under intense public scrutiny? For Sunny, the stakes are especially high. As a mother, how does she shield her children from the fallout? As a wife, how does she balance her loyalty to her husband with the possibility that he may have committed serious crimes? And as a public figure, how does she maintain her composure and credibility while facing such damning accusations? The scandal has already begun to impact Sunny's professional life. While she continues to appear on The View, there's a noticeable tension in her presence. Viewers have observed that she seems more guarded, her once fiery commentary now subdued by the weight of her personal struggles. Behind the scenes, rumors suggest that network executives are closely monitoring the situation, weighing the potential fallout if the allegations against her gain further traction. For now, Sunny remains a key part of the show, but her future on the panel, and her career, remains uncertain.
She is self-appointed, she knows everything. It's great to see her ego take this hit, but I think it will be short-lived.
It's amazing to listen to her talk about
the story of Sunny Hostin and her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, is only becoming more complicated. If you thought the first chapter was shocking, get ready, because while the case against Dr. Hostin has been making headlines, there are other storms brewing in their world. Sunny is currently involved in a number of legal battles that could further destroy her personal and professional life, from a high-profile lawsuit filed by Melania Trump to another explosive case brought forth by Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman. Sunny is dealing with a lot of difficulties, and the stakes are really high.
News for you, the former First Lady has been noticeably absent on her husband's campaign trail.
Let's start with the lawsuit involving First Lady Melania Trump. Yes, you heard that right. Melania is reportedly suing Dr. Hostin and several members of The View for defamation. The claim stems from on-air comments Sunny made about Melania's personal life and alleged motives during Donald Trump's presidency. According to rumors, the lawsuit alleges that Sunny defamed Melania by accusing her of deliberately undermining Trump's political career. If you followed The View, you may recall Sunny's sharp remarks, where she claimed that Melania despises her husband and has no desire to be involved in his political ambitions. She even speculated that Melania's actions, including her public statements on reproductive rights, were part of a calculated effort to weaken Trump's campaign.
But everything else, great for this country. So what do you love most about your husband?
Sunny boldly declared during one particularly heated segment that she no longer wanted to be the First Lady and that she was intentionally ruining his chances. Not to mention her famous comment about Melania allegedly not liking Christmas, which caused a social media frenzy. While some viewers found Sunny's candor refreshing, others felt it went too far, and it appeared that Melania herself was among those who took offense in a lawsuit. Melania's legal team reportedly argues that Sunny's statements were not only false, but also damaging to her reputation. The First Lady is reportedly seeking a staggering sum in damages, a figure that is rumored to be in the hundreds of millions.
His humor, his personality, his kindness, he's very special.
Melania Trump's legal move has sent shockwaves through both political and entertainment circles, sparking debates about free speech and media accountability. For Sunny, however, it is a direct attack on her credibility and career as a public commentator. While her representatives have yet to issue a detailed response, insiders suggest she is prepared to fight back aggressively. Sources close to the situation claim her legal team is working on a countersuit, arguing that Melania's case is an attempt to silence her and stifle critical commentary. It's a bold strategy, but one that comes with significant risks. If the court rules in Melania's favor, the financial and reputational fallout for Sunny could be catastrophic. But that's not all. As if Melania's lawsuit weren't enough, Sunny now faces legal action from another prominent figure, Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania. This case is entirely different, but equally explosive. Reports indicate that Fetterman is suing Sunny and the U.S. producers over comments made during a discussion about his recent legal battles. The Pennsylvania senator, known for his outspoken views and progressive policies, has found himself in the spotlight once again, this time for a lawsuit against Sunny, her co-hosts, and the show's production team. While details remain unclear, sources suggest Fetterman's claims involve allegations of defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
If she were a liberal, self-made millionaire migrant model who speaks 5 languages, she'd have her name on a federal building right now.
It all began when the presenters of The View talked about Feder's recent legal efforts against a television celebrity. During the conversation, Sunny hustled and made what some have dubbed irresponsible and inflammatory calls. While it's common for The Viewpoint to address contentious issues, she allegedly made reckless and provocative remarks on Fetterman's intentions and care, implying that his case was politically motivated and hinting at hidden agendas that portrayed him negatively. It seems like this specific paragraph touched a nerve. Say's comments, according to Mann's legal team, were not only baseless, but also detrimental to his standing as a public worker.
For her to become the next president and amend the Constitution. So she could be. But they probably...
The lawsuit raises critical questions about the balance between free speech and defamation, particularly in the media. Can public figures like Sunny Hostin freely express their opinions without legal repercussions? Or does her platform come with a heightened responsibility to tread carefully? For Sunny, the stakes couldn't be higher. If Fetterman's lawsuit gains traction, it could set a precedent impacting not only her but also other media personalities who rely on bold commentary to engage their audiences. Behind the scenes, sources say Sunny is feeling the pressure. With her husband's ongoing RICO case, Melania Trump's defamation lawsuit, and now Senator Fetterman's legal action, she is reportedly overwhelmed and exhausted. Though she continues to appear on The View, insiders claim the tension is palpable. Her usual confidence and fiery energy have noticeably diminished, replaced by a more guarded and subdued demeanor. Rumors suggest that network executives are closely monitoring the situation, and some speculate that if these legal battles escalate further, Sunny's future on the show could be in jeopardy.
I think that it's very helpful that he's handy, and when we travel, I'm not picking up any bags. He's the one that's hefting them overhead. He throws the garbage out. He does the heavy stuff.
The issue of how these lawsuits will impact Sunny's reputation among her peers and fans is further complicated by the fact that while some viewers have embraced her and praised her for her bravery and genuineness, others are less understanding. Critics contend that Sunny's outspoken nature has finally caught up with her, and that she is now paying the price for years of contentious remarks on social media. The heated debates, which feature hashtags like Stand with Sunny and Sunshiny Hostin out trending simultaneously, serve as a reminder of how divisive she has become and the stakes involved in these legal battles.
It does not look well when your name ends up with 200 people in a RICO investigation. This is the biggest investigation since Giuliani shook the tree and a bunch of mobsters fell out, right? This is big stuff. And so, and thank you for bringing that video. It sure is ironic.
Melania Trump's lawsuit is drawing attention to broader issues of media accountability. If Sunny loses the case, it could have a chilling effect on how public figures are discussed on platforms like The View. Some media outlets are reportedly revisiting their editorial guidelines, wary of the potential consequences of crossing certain lines. For Sunny, however, the priority remains defending herself and her family. Insiders suggest she is determined to fight these lawsuits to the bitter end, even if it means putting her career on the line. Meanwhile, Senator Fetterman's case is still in its early stages, but its implications are significant. If the court rules in his favor, it could open the floodgates for similar lawsuits against media personalities known for sharp or controversial commentary. Sunny's legal team is reportedly working around the clock to prepare her defense, but the challenges are mounting. With her husband's legal troubles, Melania's defamation suit, and Fetterman's case all weighing on her, the pressure is immense. The question remains, can Sunny withstand the storm, or will these legal battles mark the beginning of the end for her career?
Really different perspective on this. I don't really know what happened with this. The facts will come out. What I have a problem with is the core of who this woman is. Unlike you, I don't watch The View, bro. All I do is see clips.
It's like twice a day.
Here's all I hear from her. America's violent, America's racist, America's bad. Okay.
Let's not overlook the impact on Sunny Hostin's personal life. Between her husband's RICO case and her own mounting legal troubles, the strain on their family must be overwhelming. While Sunny has always projected an image of strength and resilience, even the most composed individuals would struggle under such intense pressure. For fans of The View, it serves as a reminder that even the most polished public figures are not immune to life's complexities and challenges. As the drama surrounding Sunny and her husband continues to unfold, one thing is clear, this story is far from over. With allegations of fraud, high-profile defamation lawsuits from Melania Trump and Senator John Fetterman, and the looming threat of serious personal and professional consequences, the stakes couldn't be higher. So, what do you think? Is Sunny Hostin being unfairly targeted, or are these legal battles a result of her own actions? And how will this impact her future on The View? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity news and updates. Until next time, stay tuned.